Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to be doing a good old-fashioned shop my stash. I have not done one of those in a while. Well, I shop my stash like every 1 to 2 weeks for myself. I just haven't actually filmed it, and everything's kind of slowed down a little bit now. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and film my shop my stash today. This look I filmed for my TikTok, and it'll also go on my reels. I'm trying to do more makeup looks, and then just more focused beauty makeup, skincare type related videos for TikTok and my reels. I've barely been able to post anything on those two platforms especially with TikTok, and so I'm just trying to do more over there. You guys, it is so frustrating. I take like 200, 300, 400 photos, it seems, just to try to get one that looks good, and I swear none of them look right. Like, they all look like crap. I may get one, maybe 2 good photos, but it's so frustrating taking so many photos and then just none of them seem to come out right. It's very, very frustrating. I feel like I'm trying to grow my channel. I'm trying to get to a certain point. This is not a hobby for me, guys. This is a financial investment. The work and hours that I put into this channel equates to a whole nother job. I'm wanting this to be a job, and I'm just trying to figure out what I can do over here, to kind of grow, because I can't figure out what I'm doing wrong, if I am doing anything wrong. I'm trying to improve. I'm trying to make the type of content that, my subscribers and anybody new coming to my channel may want to see. I do polls in my community tabs. I'll ask in my videos, do you guys want to see more of this? How do you feel about this? And most of the time I don't get any feedback, which is also kind of frustrating. Yeah, I just want to make this channel something that you guys would want to watch, that new subscribers would enjoy watching, coming in, to my little beauty space here, that it may have not been here before. But yeah, that's just kind of what's been on my mind. But yeah, let's go on ahead and jump into this. I'm going to flip the camera around so you can see what we're working with. This is my current vanity setup. If you guys watch my summer 2022 makeup collection and declutter series, then you've already seen all of this and how I have everything set up. The only thing new is the little bamboo organizer here, the eyeshadow palette organizer. I got this from Shop Miss A. I have been loving it. It has made life so much easier as far as organizing palettes for, shop my stashes, makeup rotation, just being able to have palettes out that I'm wanting to work with some more. So this has been a lifesaver. The first thing we have over here is this basket. This is my shop my stash makeup products, and just some products I pulled out that I used in today's makeup look. These need to be put back, and then from here we will start organizing the top of the vanity. Let me go ahead and pull this mirror out of the way. The very first video that I did in my summer makeup collection declutter series was just showing how I organized my makeup, and these two I showed you guys in that video. These are organizers that I also got from Shop Miss A, currently out of stock, along with the bamboo organizer. Hopefully they'll get them in soon. But the way that I do this, everything on the left is stuff that I'm trying to empty, and everything on the right are products that I'm testing out, just kind of having in rotation. They're kind of mixed up right now, so I need to organize this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put everything away in this little basket first, and then what I like to do is pull everything out, put it into a basket, put away anything that I know that I'm not going to be using in this rotation, that I'm not still trying to empty, whatnot. And then anything that I'm pulling into the rotation, I also put in that basket, and then just kind of reorganize that. The only thing that I don't pull out is blush, highlighter, and bronzer. I just don't see the point. This is my vanity. These are the drawers that my highlighter, bronzer, and blush are in. So if I want to pull out a blush, I just reach to the left and I grab it. So I just don't see the point in pulling anything out. The only time that I pull out a specific blush, bronzer, or highlighter is there's something that I brought in new to my collection that I'm wanting to test. Otherwise, I just don't bother pulling that out. I don't really have the room for that. But let's put everything away that's in this basket first, and then we will move on to this.
Of our past, feelings part our ways, keeping us close but estranged now.
Alright, so now this basket is empty. I'm going to take everything out of here, at least what I know for sure I'm going to be putting away, and go ahead and throw that into this basket so that we can put that stuff away and then just kind of reorganize everything that we've got going on here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly go through this and see if there's anything in here that I want to pull back into either my empties or my rotation, and we're just going to go on ahead and pull that stuff out before we shop my stash and pull out some other things. So let's go ahead and do that next. So this right here is what I'm going to be keeping as far as what I'm still working on emptying, trying to work through, kind of like my project empties, project panning. Everything in here is what I'm going to be putting away, and then I'm going to pull some new products in for my next rotation. I usually do my shop my stash just about every 1 to 2 weeks, so whatever I pull out will probably be up here for a couple of weeks before I switch it out. And then we'll kind of do our palettes last. But let's go ahead and put this away. And then we're going to reorganize everything up here. And then we'll pull out some palettes. And then that's going to be it. So first, let's pick out a foundation. And then we'll do powder and concealer. My foundations I keep over here. I just don't have room for them over there. So let's put this back over here. And I think the one that I want to pull out this time is from Kosas. Where is it? Right here. This is the Kosas Revealer Skin Improving Foundation, Broad Spectrum SPF 25. I think this is the only foundation I have that actually has SPF in it. I don't know what shade this is. It's a little bit light for me, just a little bit, but not much. It's not my favorite formula. I do feel like it's kind of thick, and it does smell like sunscreen. If you do not like the smell of sunscreen, then you may not like this one. But I do need to pull it out. I do need to get more use out of this. So this is going to be the foundation that I'm going to pull out for this rotation. All right, so now let's do concealer and powder. I need to wash that. And so this is the powder drawer. I'm going to go ahead and throw the concealer in the top here, and then we'll pull something from that in just a minute, if I can get it closed. The powder that I want to pull for this rotation, hold on, let me kind of move some things around in here, is this one. This is from Okalon. This is their banana setting powder. I got this out of, I can't remember what box it was. I only did it for a couple of months because the box itself was like not very good, but this powder is really nice. I haven't used this one in a while. It's really, really nice powder. So we're going to pull this one out for this rotation. All right, so now concealer. I have like this roll of tape in this drawer, and it's like making it difficult to open this. Oh, come on. I'm going to have to like rethink this situation. I have 2 curlers in here. You know what? I'm going to pull the tape out of here and put this in this drawer over here. I'll just make it a little bit easier, less cluttered. All right, so let's pull out a concealer. I already have one from Juvia's Place. I'll show you in a minute that I'm currently emptying. But whenever I pull something out for my actual rotation, that's usually the makeup that I like to film with, because a lot of the products that I'm pulling out and that I'm currently working on to empty or pan are not necessarily my favorite products for on camera. So I do like to pull out some stuff. What do we have in here that I haven't used in a while? I've got my e.l.f. You know, I haven't used this incognito one from Wet n Wild in a little while. It's not the most high coverage, but it really is beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this one out. This is going to be my concealer. All right, so I got my foundation, my concealer, my powder. Now we're going to switch out the primer. I do have one from Laura Geller that I'm working on, and the one from NYX that I'll show you in a minute. So let's see what we have in here for primer that I haven't used in a while. I think... see what's back here. Everything back here is stuff that I've kind of have at least used at least once. These 2 would be probably empties later. I'm going to pull out the Touch and Soul, and I haven't used this one in a while. So the Icy Sherbet Primer, Pretty Fitter. Is that what that says? Anyway, this is the one that we're going to pull out. Touch and Soul is a K-Beauty brand, and this primer is beautiful. So we're going to go ahead and pull this one out. Actually, I meant to put this lipstick. We're going to put that away. The only thing I don't usually pull out are like lip products, unless it's something that I'm emptying, because same thing with the blush, highlighter, bronzer. It's all like here and there. So I can just reach over and grab something if I want to. The only time I pull anything out is if there's something that I'm just needing to try because I haven't used it in a while. Let's See, we're going to put this one back. Is there any room for it? I don't think so, so I'm just going to leave that there. I'm going to be doing my lipstick and lip product declutter here. I think I'm going to film that on Tuesday, and so you should be seeing that either Saturday or a week after or something like that anyway. This liquid lipstick, this is new from Shop Miss A. I'm going to throw that over here. Yeah, see, we need to like kind of declutter some of this here. All right, so is there anything else that I need to pull that I'm wanting to pull specifically for this rotation? We have these eye products here. This one from She. This is an eyebrow pen, so I'm currently trying to work through that. So that's in my empties. We are going to switch out the eyeliner. This is from Hard Candy. This is that Marilyn Monroe collaboration. Let me see. This is a glue one. I used this one recently. The NYX one is one that I just pulled that one for like special occasions. You know what? I think I'm going to pull this one. This is the Cool Black 24-Hour Liner from Bella Forever. I haven't used this one in a while, so we'll pull that one. I'm going to put the Aurora one back and then pull out the other Bella Forever, which is the Perfect Brown. I like to have a brown and a black just in case. And then this is the NYX Professional Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen. I've been trying to use this. I really have not got the hang of brow tint pens. I'm a pencil girl. And this one still kind of has me like, and I'm trying to play around with it. I'm trying to get used to it. So we're going to go ahead and keep this one out just in case. But I think that's going to be it. So I've got some mascaras over here that I'm trying to empty. Do I want to pull? Actually, you know what? I do want to pull one mascara. I'm going to pull this one, the Anti-Gravity Mascara from Milani. I do want to use this one somewhere. And I think that's everything as far as what I actually want to pull in the rotation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you on the tripod. I'm going to organize this, and then we'll go through the palettes. Depending on how things go, I may go on ahead and pull a couple of lipsticks or a couple liquid lipsticks to put in here, but let's start with this first and then we'll go from there.
Feelings part our ways, keeping us close but estranged now. Dreams holding us closer.
Alright, so since we do have a little bit of space here, I am going to go ahead and pull in some liquid lipsticks, maybe some regular bullets too, just to kind of get some use out of things. I like to have a pink, maybe like a nude, maybe like a little orangey, just so that I have something that matches like different looks. Let's see what's over here first. Yeah, see, I'm definitely going to be like getting rid of some of the products over here. I have so much that I'm just not using. Let me see. This one from Milani. It's a very pretty pink nude. I'm going to go ahead and pull this out as my nude. So I'll put that over here. And then I need maybe an orangey one. See, this one is more like a balm. I think that's everything I'm going to pull from over here. It's like dusty too, so I really need to clean that. What about liquid lipsticks in this area? Do we want to get anything from here? Shop Miss A. Haven't used that in a while, but really I need to kind of mix these two, otherwise the shades are kind of weird. It's a glossy lip stain. I'm going to pull this one. This one is from Jason Wu. This is Apple Pie. This is actually a cheek, lip, and I think an eye stick. Like an all-over face stick. I only use it for lipsticks. I don't put anything on my cheeks that I put on my lips and vice versa. So we're going to pull this one out. It's really pretty, kind of a warm terracotta orange. Alright, so we've got a nude, we've got kind of a terracotta orange. I'm going to pull something pink. I don't really have anything over here, I don't think. Should I pull in one of my Trixies? I haven't pulled in one of my Trixies in a while. This one is Stacy's Mom. This is a really pretty bright matte pink. I think that's going to be it. It's a little much. This one, Barbie. I think this is a deeper pink. No, that's kind of a nude. Yeah, so I'm not going to pull these. Trixie's Matte Formula is really nice, though. But, yeah. So, I think we're done there. Let's see what's up here as far as liquid lipsticks. So I have a lot that I know that I'm going to be getting rid of. I need a pink. That's what I'm wanting. A pink. What do we have? I may pull this one from AOA Studios back out again that I just got. You know, I realized as I was going through my makeup and stuff, I don't have as many just regular pinks, just soft pinks as I thought I did. So that's kind of bright. Is that it? You know what? I'm going to pull out this one from Buxom. This is, I What is this? I don't even remember. This is called Viva Plump Dare Me. This is a plumping like lip gloss. I'm not usually into like lip glosses, but this is really pretty. So I'm going to pull this one out. I haven't worn this in a while, so we're going to pull that out. Do we want to do anything else? We got a nude, we got an orange, we got a pink. Do I want to do a red? Well, I have this one over here that I'm trying to use up, so I think that's going to be it. Let me go ahead and go through right quick what I have over here so you guys can see, and then we'll go through palettes. All right, so starting on the left, I did have to kind of spread them out because there was way more product empties than there was rotation. Actually, I'm going to pull this one. This is the Milani Peach Color Corrector. I'm not trying to empty this one. I'm just trying to get some more use out of it. This is the Tinted Under Eye Brightener, the Peach. So I think I'm going to put that on this side since I'm actually using that, just kind of rotation and trying to get some use out of it. I'm not trying to empty, so we're going to put that on that side. The foundation that I have, I'm currently emptying. I have a bunch over there that I'm wanting to work through. When it comes to foundation, I mean, you guys saw I have a lot. You know, I showed you over there in that little shelf there in that little organizer. But when it comes to foundations, I don't like to get rid of anything. Unless it's just, you know, expired, needs to go. I paid for it. I want to try to get as much use out of it as I can. If I can work through it, then that's what I like to do. Right now, I'm currently working through or trying to work through the CoverGirl Outlast Extreme Wear Foundation. This is the 24-hour full coverage. Okay, this one also has SPF in it. This one has SPF 18. It says Octi Noxate Sunscreen Liquid Foundation. Your typical 1 fluid ounces. I have 2 shades over here. This one's Natural Tan, and then this one is Caramel Beige. I bought the Caramel Beige one first. It was a little bit too light. It does oxidize, but it doesn't oxidize enough. So what I did was I got the Natural Tan, and I just used like 1 pump of each, and then that's perfect. I didn't like this foundation the first couple of times I tried it. I felt like it was like really heavy on my skin, but I started using less of it, and I find that if I use it over a more hydrating primer like this one right here from NYX, it looks so nice, and it does last, you know, for hours. So I've kind of been enjoying it. I don't know if when I empty it, if I'm ever going to repurchase it. I probably won't, but it's currently what we're trying to empty for foundation. I threw this Laura Geller Speckle Skin Perfecting Primer. This is the Hydrate, Moisturize, and Replenish. I wish I had the other one. I think it's the matte pore filler one, but this one came out of a BoxyCharm. It's an okay one. I thought I'd pull it over here just to kind of empty it. This one and the Marshmallow Primer are currently in my project empties. I have a bunch of mascaras. This one is from Laura Mercier. This is just like the volumizing mascara. This was a sample I think I got from Ulta. So I'm trying to work through this one. I have this Juvia's Place I Am Magic Concealer. I really like this concealer for a while, but I have a bunch of other concealers that I enjoy more. I was enjoying this as an eyeshadow primer, but same thing. I have other eyeshadow primers I just really like, so we're currently working through this one. Also from Juvia's Place, I do have an actual eyeshadow primer. I really don't like this one. This is the Prep and Prime eye primer. I got this as I was hoping that it would work the same way that using the concealer does, but maybe, you know, help the shadow wear a little bit longer, but I don't really like this. But I'm wanting to try to at least use it up, try to use it more, so that's why I have it over here. But depending on how this goes in the next couple of months, this may end up just being decluttered and just kind of tossed, but we're trying. I have this concealer from Shop Miss Stay. This is the Wonder Cover HD Concealer is what that says. This is the white. This is from AOA Studio. I just use this as just kind of a brightener under my eyes. So I just take it and I put like a couple of dots where it's darkest underneath my eyes and then put my concealer over it, and it works decent, but we're working through this one. I have 2 liquid lipsticks back here that I'm trying to empty. This one is, I think this one is my last full spectrum CoverGirl matte lipstick. I've worked through all the others. It's so sad because I love this formula, but it is discontinued. They don't make it anymore. This shade is in Tyrant. Beautiful smooth red. Love this one. Hate that it's not going to come back. This one is from the Balm. This is the Meet Matte Hues Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick. This one has kind of it tastes like chocolate, mint chocolate chip ice cream is what it tastes like. And it has kind of a minty kind of tingle to the lips. I don't know why. It's not plumping or anything. It's just a matte lipstick, but it does feel nice on the lips, and I do like the fragrance. I don't know if I'll repurchase this when I finally do empty it, but I've been enjoying it. Also over here in my empties, I have the Fat Lash AOA Studio. This is the lash primer. You guys, I have been trying to empty this for weeks. I think it's been at least 3 months. It's like it's never ending, but I am trying to work through that. I also have the She Glam Versatile Flawless Concealer over here. This one I mainly have over here as a mixer. So if I have a foundation either here or over here and it's too dark, this works really well to lighten it up. Like this one works really well mixing in with the Uma foundation over there. I had that in my rotation a couple of weeks ago. And then the last thing over here is the Studio Makeup Tinted Moisturizer. This is way too dark for me. I got this out of a BoxyCharm. I've been trying to use it as kind of a liquid bronzer. It's working okay for that. Then we're going to move on to this side. I have a bunch of mascaras. I have two from AOA Studio, the Curl and the Volume, and I have another one over here. This one is the, what is this called? The Scandal Eyes mascara. So I'm trying to work through those. And then I just pulled the Milani Anti-Gravity one because I want to get some more use out of that one. So I have a lot of mascaras out. And then you saw what else I pulled over here. The Incognito Concealer. All the liners are here. The lips. The other thing that was over here that you didn't see is the AOA Studio Perfect Loose Powder. This is the brightening. This one has kind of a pink tint. I bought this as a brightener for underneath my eyes, and I don't like it for that. So I've been using it kind of an all over face powder. So I decided, you know what, I'm just going to make this a Project Empties all over the face. I was worried about using it on my face because I thought it would leave a pink tint, but it doesn't. It actually looks pretty good all over the face, just not under my eyes. So I'm working through that. Also over here, to the side, and I think I may put those up here. I have a couple of things over here I'm going to show you as well. These are from AOA Studio. We have the Velour Highlighter, and then this one is just the Dewy Cream. These are both cream highlighters. I've been working on panning. I've made some progress. I'm going to keep these out because those are my Project Pannings, Project Empties. The only other things I have over here besides a lip mask from e.l.f. I have this HD Mattifying Oil-Free Cream Foundation. This is an OG. They don't make this anymore, but I've been using it as kind of a concealer. So I'm trying to pan that and use that up. And then I'm also trying to get more use out of this one. This is the Wayne Goss Luxury Cream Foundation. I really do like this formula. The shade was a little light for me, but I really like the formula. So I have it over here just so I can try to get some more use out of it. But we have done this part. Now let's work on picking out palettes. Actually, I just realized that I didn't pick out a new setting spray. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. The one that I've had out in this rotation has been the A+ Oil Control Setting Spray. So let's put this back and pick out a new one. I keep my setting sprays in this little basket back here. What I've been doing is kind of moving them this way. So the next one I'm going to pull out is the Blooming Wet n Wild Face Mist. The formula is okay, but the sprayer, it's quite powerful, but we're going to pull this one out. I haven't used it in a while. So I'm also trying to use up my Juno Moon, the Moon Shine Miracle Cream. So I'm working through that one. Then I'm also trying to work through this Kiko Milano Fixing Powder. So these two are like just staples I keep up here just to try to use those up. All right, so now let's move into palettes. So I have the Primal palette from Blend Bunny Cosmetics. This is the one that I just did this look with. I think I'm going to go ahead and put this back. I've used this one a few times. I've played with it, gotten a good idea of what I think about it. So I'm going to put this one back. I think I'm going to go ahead and put the Trixie one back too. The main thing about this palette, I feel like there aren't a lot of shades that you can like combine. Like you can maybe combine the yellow and the green, possibly like these two pinks you can probably combine, and then the nudes over here. But for the most part, a lot of these are kind of like one eyeshadow looks that you can do with this palette. So this is going to be something I'm going to pull out if I need like bright colors here or any of these little glitters in the middle. We're going to go ahead and put that back too. I'm going to keep my Wilderness palette out. I haven't had a chance to play with this one because I've been doing a lot of other things. Beautiful. So we're going to pull this one out. We're going to keep this one over here. I'm also going to keep my Tarny Marvels palette out. I haven't had a chance to really play with that one. And then this one, this is the Norns eyeshadow palette from Odin's Eye. I'm going to keep this one out too. All right, so I have 3 palettes over here. I think I'm going to pull out 3 more. So we're going to put these away. This one is from ColourPop. This is the Lush Life. I wanted to play with it some more to see if I like it enough to keep it, and I'm loving it. These shimmers, even the mattes, these 2 deeper mattes, which usually mattes like this can be harder to formulate, but these are beautiful. So yeah, we're going to keep this. Put this away and then put these away. So this one goes up here. Let's go down to my palette drawers down here. This one I'm going to put in the top. While we're down in this drawer, is there anything in here that I want to pull out that I haven't used recently? I think there's a ColourPop one like in the top up there that I want to pull out. Freaking Bats. No, we're not going to pull any of those out. I just recently had this one in my rotation. These 3 are the ones from Fusion. I think I'm going to pull out this one from Juvia's Place, the Nomad one. I haven't used this one in a while, so let's pull this one out right here. I need one that's got more like peachier nudes. So I think I'm going to pull out this one. And then, where do I have my Nomad, my Balloon Bunny? Oh, wait a minute. This is the only palette that I have like this. Duh. This one and then the Dollhouse palette. Where did I put it? That is over here. So I'm just going to put this one up here for now. Okay, is there anything down here that we want to pull out? The Spice of Life palette. I haven't pulled that one out in a while. Like I said, I know that I have one up there from ColourPop that I'm wanting to pull out. I think I'm going to pull out one of these big ones from ColourPop. I've recently done Stone Cold Fox. I think this one. I think I'm going to pull out Your Golden. This one has like some really pretty peachy nude, so we'll pull this one out. All right, and let's walk over here around my mess. So the ColourPop ones, well, not ColourPop, actually, it's a BH Cosmetic palette. This one, the Lobby Dune Prince, I haven't pulled this one out in so long. I want to give this one another spin. So that's 6 palettes. I want to try to do one more. Let me see how we're doing on room, and then I may pull out that Ace Beauty palette because I haven't used that one in a while. Do I have room for... Yes, I have room for one more palette, I think. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and pull out the Ace Beauty. So this one, and then that is going to be it. So I actually have 7 palettes over here. That's a lot, but they kind of, you know, lend themselves to like different types of looks. And these two, this one and this one, I definitely want to like play around with because I don't know. Kind of deciding whether or not this one is going to be a keep in my next declutter. But that is it, guys. We've pulled out our rotation products here. I picked out my new palette, so yeah, I think it's looking pretty good. Starting to look a little glossy now. It's getting a little bit hot in here. That is going to be it for this Shop My Stash. If this is something that you guys would like to see me do more often, let me know. The last time that I actually filmed a Shop My Stash, just kind of Shop My Stash, get ready with me, was probably like last summer. I don't think I've filmed like the actual Shop My Stash process since then. But if it's something that you guys would like to see more of, definitely let me know down in the comments, guys. Let me know what you want to see. I mean, I don't know if you guys are enjoying the content, if I'm even in, you know, the right ballpark with what I'm posting on my channel, you know, unless, you know, I get some feedback and you guys can let me know. I love hearing from you. I love seeing your comments. It helps me with trying to make this channel better for, you know, this entire community. If you're new to my channel and you are not already subscribed, I would love it if you would consider joining my little family and hitting subscribe, and you can make sure you tap the notification bell so you're notified of any videos coming up in the future first. Very important. And then you can also follow me on my other socials. I am on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Be safe, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.